Good morning. Welcome to my kitchen. Today we're going to be making scrambled eggs and biscuits. Well, we're not making biscuits, we're, cooking them. There they are on the tray, waiting for my stove to heat up. Making scrambled eggs the regular way. Typically, I would scramble them, I'd put them in my pan, and then I would call it a day. I'd put the lid on, call it a day. Today I'm going to make them regular. So I have coconut oil. You can use your oil of choice. Probably about a tablespoon, 2 tablespoons worth. We're going to melt that into your pan. This is to make sure your eggs don't stick to your pan. Then we'll crack into your bowl however many eggs you're gonna eat. I'm gonna eat 3. Russ is gonna eat 3. That is a total of 6. So, just your regular scrambled egg. Whoa. Okay, we're gonna whisk them. A whisk will add more aeration to your eggs and make them fluffier. You can also add milk if you choose to. I might. Let's see. I have skim milk. You can use whole milk. Put in just a little bit. You just saw a little bit of skim milk. JJ, swear to God. All right, whisk. Whisk. Where is my whisk? What the heck? Get put away. Wrong place. Can't find a whisk? Use a fork. Freaking whisk is, and just poke your yolks, break your yolks up. We're doing this motion. Doing that motion very quickly. Put your eggs, blenders together as much as possible. Whisk together, whatever. Okay, so then I'm gonna put them all in the pan. Make sure your pan is well lubed. Heat is on medium. Okay, you're gonna put your eggs in the same time, doing this pushing around motion. Not necessarily a stir, just really pushing it around. Right now I'm just kind of pulling it in, because then that will make for even cooking. It's just gonna, scoop it around like this, scraping the sides. Okay, your eggs are gonna start to come together. We're not doing this real fast because then your eggs will be very tiny. Your egg, what do you call them? I don't even know what it's called, so I'm not a professional chef, but if you want regular looking scrambled eggs, you're just gonna do this until it is done, until you feel it's done. So continue to do that, and I'll show you when I think it's done. So you can see now my eggs are at a wet scramble. Let me show you what that looks like. Wet or soft scramble. You can see it's still like juicy looking. We're going to turn the heat off at this point and, you know, just poke it around. My eggs might look darker than yours because my pan has been seasoned. It's dirty is what a lot of people will say. It's dirty, but it's a seasoned pan. Anyway, so now these are done. We're going to cover them and we're going to remove them from heat so they don't continue to cook. And so now my oven is ready. So we'll put the biscuits in for 13 minutes. And my break will be done before that is done. So I'm just gonna put some dishes away and then I'll go back to break and we'll come back and plate it up and all that stuff. Here are my scrambled eggs with biscuits and strawberry preserves. Afternoon. It's lunchtime. It's not really afternoon, it's 11:33, but ooh, it's my lunch. Okay, let's try and get you propped up here. Hey, there we go, kinda, sorta, a little bit. Yeah, so I'll just put my hand in the way. That's just how we do things around here. How's that? Better? Sure. Okay, so lunchtime. Something simple, quick, and easy. Got a bag from Costco, some green beans. A little bit healthy kind of snack lunch deal. I don't want something super heavy. So I had the eggs and biscuits for a little breakfast. We still have leftover biscuits, which you put them away. If you have an air fryer, biscuits are best reheated in the air fryer. So what I'm doing here, I've got this pan. It's like your 9x13 rusty pan, you know. If it doesn't have rust, it's not been used. So we want to, what do I want to do? I think I'll do olive oil. We'll put olive oil in the pan. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to put olive oil. You can use your oil of choice. Just, you know, a little bit there. You need to spread it around. So, to spread it around. A little napkin. These are little leftover napkins that you have. Spread. I have some water in there, that'll kind of get the sides. Alright, that's good enough. Alright, so we're going to actually season our oil. I'm going to use the Greek seasoning. Where are you, Greek seasoning? There you are. Oh. Now Russ went and got one of the bigger ones. This is Cavender's all-purpose Greek seasoning. It looks like this. If you turn it around, you can see what it looks like. It works quite well. It's not. This one's not even open yet. Push that. How do you open it? says push. Push. Stab it with your scissors. There. That's how you get it open. Stab it with your scissors. Okay, so all right, we're just gonna sprinkle some on the bottom in the oiled up pan. I'm going to use your judgment on how much you think is good. We've got a nice dusting going on there. I'm gonna put some. Oh, why did I open it like that? I didn't open it right. It says resealable. I totally opened this wrong. Okay, whatever, fine. Okay, so we're gonna put in. One, two, three, four handfuls. So my oven is on broil. Broil heats up to 500. I gotta broil up. There we go. So 4.5 handfuls. Like, so this is resealable, but I totally opened it wrong. It's fine. We got a clips. Back here for something. So I used to have a bunch of these. I don't know where they went. You get them from Walmart. Should probably get some more. Alright. Yeah. Here we go. Put it in the fridge. Put it back in the fridge. Alright, then we will drizzle a little bit more of olive oil on top of the, I almost call them onions. They're not onions. The beans. We're going to give them a toss with some tongs, if I have any tongs. Oop. Just so you get them coated enough with the olive oil. And then we're going to do it again. Season with the Greek seasoning. On top of the beans. There's that liberal amount. Yes. Okay. Toss them in there as well. Mixy, mixy. Alright. Then we're just gonna pop them in the oven. Oh, alright, on broil. Kind of need to move the pan actually. My rack is too low. I gotta bring it up one. Okay. Put this back. Second. There we go. Okay. Alright, so when you're broiling, only the top coil burner thing in your oven is on. Pardon. So you want to be sure you're moving your rack up to meet so that you can you meet the bring your rack up higher, closer to the heat. Okay, so we're just gonna let them broil, and then I'm gonna decide what I'm gonna do with them when they're done. All right, so I finished the dishes. I would just like to list off a number of things, food items that would be good in this with the beans. Beef, chicken, steak, I guess beef and steak are kind of the same category. Pork, fish, lamb, any meat to be exact. You could also add onions, garlic, mushrooms, those little baby corn things, water chestnuts, bacon. Ugh, what was that? Any vegetables that are not beans, because you already have beans. You can add lots of things to beans. You have your green beans, you add a whole bunch of other stuff with it, and you put it in your broiler for I don't know how long, because I've never done it in the broiler with the meats and stuff. So I would probably bake. I would probably cook the meats first, like saute the meat on the pan first. I wouldn't do ground turkey or ground beef or shredded chicken. Well, shredded chicken's kind of a maybe, but I probably wouldn't do those simply because it just seems more presentable, satisfying to your taste buds, if you will, if they are chunks of meat. Right, so I am going to take this out, toss it around a bit, and see if it's at a level that I like. So you'll see there is some browning that you'll have here, like, oops, I just moved it, like that. There's a little browning on the top. That's fine. That's perfectly acceptable. We want that. So we're going to mix this around a bit. We want a little bit more browning on than other than just like 3 pieces. So a little bit more browning on top, and then that will be good. Dagnabbit. I can hear the sizzling happening down there in the oven. That's a good sign. A little bit of sizzle. I'm going to go about a minute, or until Alexa tells me it's time to go back to work. Well, I still have like a few minutes, but still, once that's beeping, we're going to add a little bit of salt. Salt just brings out flavor if you add the right amount. If you add too much, it's obviously too salty. We don't want that. So, just waiting till Alexa tells me it's time. So, waiting. Alright. It's been enough times. Yeah. Oh. Yes. We have the nice kind of brown on some more pieces here. A little bit of brown on top there. Just like that. We're going to have a nice crisp. Where's my thing? There it is. Get yourself, it's nice. And yeah, there is some oil. I might have put too much oil in it, but it's okay. Can save the oil. Just don't wash your pan. You can use it for like putting meat or something else in there. I'm not a vegetarian. Surprise. Alright, so now let me get this plated. Now if you listen, let me walk over to the window. Watch out, JJ. You can hear the sound in the background. That's a tornado siren. It's the first Wednesday of the month. There. You hear it a little bit better. Okay. Anyway, the siren goes off every first Wednesday of the month during tornado season here in the Midwest, because They test the sirens. That's just what they do. Okay, so then got your plate of green beans. Gonna salt it just a little bit. There, done. And that is roasted green beans. Oven roasted green beans. I like them to go with a crunch, but not too crunchy. Hot. You know what would be good on this? Parmesan cheese. Be even better. Put some here. We got some Parmesan cheese. I'm gonna sprinkle that on my. Come out. All right, hold on. Right, siren. The siren is going. The siren. All right. Yeah. So Parmesan cheese and Greek seasoning is like the best combination so far that I've had. So I'm just like, give me all of that. I gotta go back to work. What are we calling this mound of food?
It's my authentic Mexican cuisine.
Yeah, but what is it? It's a
Nacho fries supreme.
It's 8:43. Russ should have picked up. He picked up some flavors because we were all out. So now I've got to refill my water bottle. Flavored water. And then I'm hitting hay. Early, yeah, but I'm hitting it. So, have yourself a good night. Tomorrow is Thursday, finally. See you tomorrow. Doodles.